All right, this is going to be our second episode for our 2025 podcast. And my topic for today is learning how to forgive and forget. Hi, this is Rio Mackie. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share for more episodes. I'm not gonna tell you kung paano, pero siguro yung experience ko na lang para may share ko kung paano ko manavigate yung mga feelings ko and my judgment, which is not easy all the time. And I know for a fact that it's easier to forgive than to forget. Palagay nyo ba? Depende yan syempre sa kaso ng pangyayari at depende sa gaano kasakit ang mga naganap sa ating buhay. But for me, choosing to forgive is the best thing you can do for any scenario na meron tayong nakaalitan or nangyari sa atin. It's the way for me to have more peace of mind. Yung masarap makatulog dahil wala kang dinadalang bigat sa puso mo, sa damdamin mo. And it's letting go and not holding back sa mga bagay na nangyari na sa buhay mo. Forgiving is not only for yourself, but also, of course, for the people na nakasakit sa'yo, na hindi mo nakasundo. And we cannot keep arguing for things na hindi talaga tugma ang ating prinsipyo sa buhay. I like to forgive kasi I just want peace of mind, and everyone deserves that. Everyone needs peace of mind. I know it's hard for some people, pero it's it's a process to heal over time, and sometimes it might take lots of time, like years and years, to forgive. It's a process for everyone, and we all need to heal. We all need time to heal, and forgetting is like I think it's sometimes impossible to forget. And syempre, depende yan sa sakit na na naramdaman mo at that very moment na may nakaalitan ka or may nakasagutan ka. And we all have different level of um, forgetting. Ako kasi, mahirap makalimot. Yung tipong kahit nung batang-bata ka pa, although mababaw lang siya, feeling ko naman, sobrang-sobrang na-forgive ko na yung mga bagay-bagay na sobrang-sobrang shallow lang. I wanna share this story kasi gusto ko lang mag-share, di ba? Podcast to eh. So, kailangan meron tayong ma-content, meron tayong magkwento. Yung ito, experience ko with my sister back home sa Pilipinas, sa Cavite pa yon. And I think 5 kami magkakapatid and yung panganay, oh my God, nasabi ko na yung panganay. Sabi ko hindi ko i-reveal kung sino yung nakaano ko, nakasagutan ko, eh. Pero this is like an experience for me nung batang-bata pa naman. So, sa sister ko siyempre, I love you sister, and this is just from me to share a story na hindi ko nakalimutan hanggang ngayon, pero sobrang-sobrang na-forgive ko naman. Sobrang babaw lang, as in mababaw lang siya. Pero anyway, kuwento natin. So, nasa hapagkainan kami at we're having a lunch and we have our neighbor sa bahay namin, yung isa naming tita, si Tita Lydia. And kamusta naman kay Tita Lydia? I think they were checking on us while our parents are away. So we're having lunch and then ewan ko kung ano yung topic namin. Pero yung sister ko, parang wala sa mood or medyo galit siya. And then she said na hindi raw ako naglilinis ng bahay. I don't know what was the topic at the time. Pero sobrang nasaktan ng puso ko yung damdamin ko, sobrang galit na galit ako sa kanya. Sabi ko, you don't know what's going on. You don't know the truth. Ang hindi niya alam, mahilig ako maglinis ng bahay, no? Like, I think actually sa aming magkakapatid ako yung pinakamasipag maglinis ng bahay. Yung tipong nagwawalis, naghuhugas, naglalampaso. I like cleaning the house. And I don't know where it came from, kung bakit na nasabi niya yun. Siguro, hindi naman niya siguro nakikita. At saka, given naman yun dahil siguro nasa Manila siya at that time. Nag-start na siya mag-college and we are still in Cavite and and hindi niya nakikita yung mga ginagawa ko kapag wala siya, and that's forgiving, you know? And masakit lang para sa akin yun kasi hindi niya alam ang katotohanan. Anyway, natatawa lang ako right now kung bakit natatawa ako kasi hindi ko alam kung bakit hindi ko siya makalimutan, pero it's very, forgivable naman. So, wala ng sakit sa damdamin 'yun, pero ewan ko, parang alam mo 'yun, gusto ko siyang i-erase sa isip ko, gusto ko siyang i-erase sa puso ko, pero hindi talaga ma-erase-erase, eh, 'no? Anyway, highway. That was, like, long time ago. I'm already 37 in soon, and that happened, I think, so college siya, siguro mga 17 years old siya, and she was born in 1983, and I was born in tama ba, 83? No, she was born in 1984. Tama ba, 84, 85? Yeah, and then I was 1988, so 4 years gap. So if she was 17 years old, minus 4, I was 13 years old, tama ba? Yeah, that sounds right. So I was still on my first year. Nasa Cavite pa kami. Yeah, tamang-tama, yeah. So, long time ago, 'di ba? So, 30 years old, 37 minus 13 years, so that's like a very, very long time. Do the math. 27, 24 years ago, tama ba? Oh my God, ang tagal na. Pero hindi ko siya makalimutan. I don't know why. Siguro nasaktan lang talaga ako kasi mahilig ako maglinis. Gano'n lang yun, napakababaw, 'di ba? Pero if we go deeper, may mga bagay din tayo na hindi makalimutan na sobra, 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 sobrang sakit para sa akin. And, yung mga taong nakakasakit sa atin actually, they are the people who are so close to us, even if it's like a family or a friend or sa work yung sobrang close mo. Siyempre, yung mga nakakasakit sa'yo ay yung mga mas close mo. Yung mga tao namang malayo sa'yo, even they say something about you, they would tell something against you, mas madaling patawarin para sa akin. Kasi hindi mo naman sila kaano-ano eh. At saka wala silang lugar sa puso mo. So feeling ko, it's so easy to forget those things and forgive them. Pero yung mga taong mas malapit sa'yo, syempre, mas masakit yun eh. Mas masakit yun. And we cannot please one another. And syempre lahat tayo, magkakaiba tayo ng perspective sa buhay. Lahat tayo magkakaiba ng pananaw sa buhay. And I'm sharing this not because I want to buksan or um, buksan yung mga nakaraan. I just want to share this because this is like the true story, 'di ba? And the true story can teach us a lot things, a lot of things about life. And so meron akong instance. I'm gonna, of course, not name drop, but I was in a group chat, and then it was June. It was a Pride Month, and then so I posted Happy Pride Month, and then someone just responded me with a Bible verses, and then that started on the group chat, and then eventually I got the more and more and more Bible verses on direct message. So naka-PM sa akin, and then of course I argue, and then syempre sumagot ako, and I get it. I get it. I totally get it, and I really respect what the Bible says. And that's one thing that's one of the reasons why I chose not to I guess go to church anymore. I grow up as a Catholic person. I was very active in church, and I was active in the community. Nag-Kids for Christ ako, nag-Youth for Christ ako, nag-Singles for Christ ako. Hindi ako nag-Couples for Christ. Dahil hindi mo nag-applicable sa akin yon. Anyway, it was one of the most hurtful things that I got or experience. And napakasakit para sa akin yon na i-bombard ako ng Bible verses because I'm a gay person. And it was really painful, and took uh it doesn't actually took a while for me to forgive. I always want to choose to forgive over and over again kahit paulit-ulit na gagawin sa akin ng isang bagay. I want to forgive because I want peace of mind and peace in my heart. I want to forgive because I want to have a good sleep. I want to forgive because I only live once. And if something happened to me tomorrow or tonight, and if I don't wake up from my sleep, I know that I have forgiven people. And that's what I always want. And I always want peace of mind and peace of heart at all means, kahit gaano kasakit. I choose that because I love myself, and that's also how I show my love to other people. Kung hindi man tayo maging close again or hindi man maging tugma ang ating mga pananaw sa buhay, it's okay. At least we respect each other. And learning how to forgive, for me, is just really way easy for me. Kasi yun ang pananaw ko sa buhay. Forgetting is tough. Up until this moment, it's still fresh in my mind. Pero of course, the feeling is not there anymore. Pero yung pangyayari, hindi talaga makakalimutan. And I guess it will be much easier to forget things kapag nilalabas mo siya or sinasabi mo siya. Or better, if you are both able to confront each other and talk about it, discuss about it, as long as you both have an open mind and learning to realize that everyone really is different. We all have our own principles. We all have our own perspective in life. And that's really given. Lahat tayo may pagkakaiba. Lahat tayo may choices sa buhay kung anong gusto mong paniwalaan sa buhay mo, right? And I grew up as a very Catholic person and I learned a lot of things. I encountered a lot of great people, made some friends, and made great community titos and titas and friends growing up sa Youth for Christ Days ko and Singles for Christ Days, and I'm so grateful about it. And I will never change it because it's part of my growth. And now when you become an adult and you have more choice in your life, kapag nakalabas ka na ng pader or ng bahay mo, you live your own, you have more chances in life to discover more about yourself and think more what's really working on you, for you. And sometimes it's way, way, way too painful to stay in the same way of thinking, and to the point that you can actually hurt yourself. And I get there. Like, I was really questioning my life and I was hurting myself a lot. And learning how to forgive yourself and letting go and choosing to save your life and open yourself to a different perspective can make a big difference. I still consider myself as very spiritual person, and I love how I see things. I love how I perceive people and embrace and accept differences. And I will stick to that kind of thinking because that's what's working for myself. And that's what's been working with my everyday life. And, I still pray every single day, multiple times in a day. And that gives me a lot of peace of mind. And anyway, going back, kailangan ibang topic yung ibang topic yung paniniwala sa buhay. We have to stick on the topic forgiving and forgetting. Anyway, yun. Forgiving is the best gift you can give to yourself and to a lot of people that surrounds you every single day. Meron pala akong kwento. May kwento ko ng isang experience ko last week. Minsan talaga, syempre, kapag fresh na fresh pa yung pangyayari, nakakainis. And at that very moment, syempre, hindi mo agad mapaforgive yung tao. But you can forgive maybe the next day or just before you go to bed. Anyway, this is just a funny story just to make our discussion here lighter. Nasa Tim Hortons ako one morning sa opisina namin. Yung crew medyo syempre mabilisan yung sa umaga, busy ang linya. Mahaba ang linya. So the crew made a mistake. So isang order lang ang nagawa niya, but I said I want 2 orders of Team Bites. of Team Bites. I mean, Egg Bites. So, gumawa siya ng dalawang order ng Egg Bites. So, medyo mahabang pila, of course. And then, I waited for my order. And then, tinawag na yung order, said, Egg Bites. Sabi ng crew, bacon and cheese Egg Bites. So, ako naman, dali-daling kinuha ko yung Egg Bites. And then, of course, naghihintay pa ako nung second order ko. And then, nung tinawag yung pangalawang cheese and bacon egg bites, kukuhain ko dapat. Itong si ate girl na nasa unahan ko pala ng linya, she has the same order. And then, when she got that second egg bites, she gave me a very bad look, which I never experienced before. Like, she looked at me like head to toe and sobrang taray. And I don't know her. And I also don't know that she ordered the same thing. So I have no idea. And she has no right to give me that look. It was not my fault. It was the crew's fault. The crew's fault should be giving us a receipt and then calling by order number, which is not happening on that branch ng Tim Hortons. I don't know why. Anyway, it was just disappointing for me to get that look. I don't like that. I hate it. Pero realize ko na lang, I always try to make up some story in my mind. So sabi ko na lang, sige nga, nanggalit siya sa akin dahil sobrang gutom na siya. Sobrang aga pa, wala pang 9 o'clock in the morning and she has to work and maybe she is stressed about work. And it just so happened na nagkamali yung crew din na hindi talaga tama na tawagin ang order by the item. Kailangan talaga by the number. Kaya lang nga, ewan ko why they are not giving us our receipts sa Tim Hortons branch na yun. Anyway, highway, it was just an experience. So yun lang ang kwento ko sa Forgiving and Forget. Kayo ba, ano bang experience nyo about forgiving and forgiving and forgetting? Ano yung mga bagay na pinaka mahirap kalimutan, pinaka masakit para sa inyo? But then again, we only live once. And it's always nice to live your life every day with peace of mind. And that's life. That's life. Things happens. Lahat tayo merong makakaalitan sa buhay. And lahat tayo meron hindi makakasundo sa buhay. And that's okay. We just have to respect each other's perspective, respect each other's what do you call that? Sige nga, pahabain mo pa to. Hindi ko maisip yung word. Anyway, respeto sa isa't isa will give us a lot of peace of mind. So that's it for my episode for today. Medyo maginaw sa aking kwarto. Ba't ko ba pinatay yung heater? Sinakpan ko yung heater eh. This is like the second episode. My birthday is coming up and I was thinking of going away, like go for a good vacation. I'm thinking of going back to Cuba again for the third time. I like Cuba. First of all, it's mura, and second, it's the beach is just gorgeous. It's like heaven. It's a piece of heaven on earth, and I love that. And I also love Cuba dahil hindi siya sobrang crowded. Tahimik siya, and which really suit my personality. I like that. I like the idea of going there and then every day do some podcast episode. Although hindi ko siya ma-upload agad dahil mahina ang Wi-Fi sa Cuba based on my experience. Unless mag-work ako sa lobby, baka ma-upload ko dun ng mga videos. And I'm not sure if I would like to bring my camera sa Cuba. Maybe I can bring my microphone and then plug it to my cell phone. That's a possibility. I think I can do that. So that's my little bit updates about my life. or sharing about my life. So, thank you so much sa lahat na nakinig. Meron ba tayong shoutout? Actually, matagal na akong hindi nakapag-post. Yung last episode ko pa, last weekend, that was my first one. And I actually recorded one video last Sunday. And the same topic, it was forgiving and forgetting. And whatever I said today is what I said last time. But somehow I was more serious at that time, and I more emotional as well. And I think it's okay to be emotional, but I'm not sure how it will look like sa ating pagpo-podcast. I guess I am still on my way or on my time to experiment again and again over time and to really improve how should I talk in front of the camera and with my microphone. Dahil pag ako umiyak, hindi maganda sa camera lalo na't naka-zoom ang ating lens sa pagpa-podcast natin, and I was kind of emotional last time for whatever reason. I don't know why. Naghihinatay ako sa camera, hindi naman ako artista. Anyway, that's that's the truth. Kapag tayo napaiyak in the future, maybe ibubuhos natin yung ating luha. But I don't like crying in front of the camera dahil ang pangit kong umiyak. feeling ko sobrang basta ang pangit. Yun na yun. Anyway, guys, maraming salamat for spending time with me. Maraming salamat for sharing your time with me. I will always appreciate that. So if you like this episode, please like, share, comment below kung ano meron kayong gustong topic na pagkwentuhan natin. I will have some guests soon. I'm so excited to have some guests para ma-practice natin ang ating virtual interview with our software, and I am very curious how it will turn out kapag meron tayong guest sa ating podcast. So if you guys want to be a guest, I'm so open to have you. As long as meron tayong magandang topic, comment below. You can also direct message me sa ating Instagram or sa ating Facebook, or comment also sa ating sa ating YouTube channel. It's all Rio Maki. I'm still thinking right now kung mag-Spotify tayo dahil nga podcast tayo. And I think I need to be more consistent over time and then eventually go sa ating Spotify platform if that will feel right. Yun lang, at doon nagtatapos ang ating episode. Maraming salamat. I will see you next time. Paalam. Have a great day. Ingat. Don't even forget.